Hi everyone, it's Molly here. I'm here to give you a quick run through of the admission system here at Oxford, so I hope you all find it useful. So, first up, everyone asks about the selection criteria here at Oxford, and it's important to know that these assessments are made on the basis of your academic capabilities only. So don't feel like you have to have an extortionate list of extracurricular activities to prove your worth. On top of this, obviously you have to have a good set of grades to apply to Oxford. After all, the course here does require academic rigour. Saying that, there's not a set number of A stars or 9s that you have to attain. Personally, I received 4 A stars, 4 A's, and 4 B's, and only picked up geography at A level. So, if you are sitting on some good grades, even if it's not a straight A star or 9 record, I would encourage you to apply. What you do have to demonstrate, and this is where your personal statement comes into play, is that your interest in geography spans outside of the syllabus textbook. I do speak about how to demonstrate this in another video about applying today, so I'd advise you to take a look at that resource. Finally, what tutors are really looking for is someone who can apply their own knowledge and skills to things in innovative ways. So essentially the ability to think outside the box and think on your feet. So, now on to the admission process itself. A total of 14 colleges admit geographers. This provides quite a selection, and I'd encourage you to take a look at least a few of the colleges' virtual open days to get a taste of the variety of colleges that Oxford has to offer. However, it is essential to recognise that the academic experience is the same at every college, in that you'll sit the same exams, attend the same lectures, and still have the same choice of optional subjects available to you. Things that do vary between colleges are things like accommodation, size of student cohort, size of college, and whatnot. So there's not need to get too stressed over the college system. Regarding the grade requirements, it's A star, AA at A level. But this A star doesn't have to be in geography, as actually geography isn't an absolute requirement to have been studied at A level, or its equivalent. Though I must admit it is often taken by those who do apply. For IB, it is 39 points, and we're often looking for a 7 or above in geography. There's not necessarily a preferred set of subjects to the course. I myself studied history, English literature, and geography at A level, whereas I have friends who studied maths, sciences, arts, politics, and countless other subjects. So, as you can see, there is no strict definition as to what makes a strong candidate here at Oxford Geography. So, as I briefly alluded to, students are admitted through colleges, not via the department. So you don't receive your acceptance from the School of Geography and the Environment per se. You'll receive it from St Edmund Hall or Keble College or Mansfield or one of the other colleges that admits geographers here. Wherever you do apply, whether it is to a specific college or you don't list a college preference, it doesn't change your chance of acceptance. There's a system in place, which I shan't explain in detail, but it essentially assures that you'll receive an equal chance of being accepted for interview, and then on from acceptance, wherever you put a college preference, or whether you don't put one at all on your UCAS form, it does not matter. And it's important to note that approximately kind of 15 to 20% of candidates get an offer at a college other than the one to which they applied. I, for example, was reallocated from Jesus College, which is where I applied to on UCAS, to St Edmund Hall for interview, and this is the college where I received my conditional offer from. Finally, decisions are made on the basis of various pieces of evidence. That is, your academic record, your school reference, which your teachers will write about you, so make sure not to annoy them too much in the meantime, and your performance at interview if you should reach that stage. We interview the equivalent of about 3 candidates per place and reallocate candidates before interview to ensure that each college interviews 3 candidates for each place they have available at the college. Finally, if you are invited to interview, they often include some type of material that you'll be asked to discuss. These include, but aren't limited to, images, graphs, case studies, newspaper extracts, etc. The tutors don't quiz you on what you already know. For example, they won't ask you to describe the difference between a convergent and divergent plate boundary if you've studied tectonics or not. The interviews are more there for tutors to get an idea of your own process of thought and how well you engage with the tutorial system here at Oxford. So yeah, that's a brief outline of the admission system that we have in place here at Oxford. I'd now implore you to take a look at the other resources we've made available for this section of the Open Day, and also to make use of the live Q&A that we have going on. If you do have any more questions after this Open Day, then please do refer to any of the sources listed here. So yeah, thank you for listening.